Okay, first things first, let's just get this out of the way. I know, I changed my look, I shaved my head and got glasses at the same time. I don't know what I was thinking, it was a lot at once. In other news, we put up our Christmas tree. We are in full holiday swing. So expect some banger reviews on some Christmas albums coming soon. But today I thought we'd do something a little different. This is just gonna be a very unscripted, relaxed video. And I thought it would be fun to go through my Spotify liked playlist because mine is just terrible. It's terrible. If you don't know what I'm talking about, on Spotify, when you like a song, it goes into your liked playlist. And I've had the same Spotify account since I was like 14, maybe not that long ago. I don't even know how long Spotify's been out. But I've had the account for a long time. And let me just say that my music taste has changed dramatically. And I've had some hiccups along the way, resulting in my Spotify liked playlist looking disgusting. Meaning most of the time I can't even use it. I'm personally not a huge fan of playlists anyways. I prefer to listen to albums cover to cover. I think that it gives you a better view of what the artist is trying to convey. But anyways, let's just shuffle through my liked playlist and see what pops up, and I'm going to try and defend it. Okay, liked songs. And so there's over 2,000 songs in this playlist, so let's see what pops up first. Okay, so the first song is Enemy by Our Last Night. I don't really listen to Our Last Night anymore. I mean, they come out with some pretty cool covers every now and again, but this is like back when they were doing their own stuff, and it's whack. It's just whack. I don't have much to say about that. Let's move on. Okay, so the next one is Paparazzi by Falling in Reverse. I have the biggest love-hate relationship with Falling in Reverse. Because on the one hand, I do think that they're actually really good. And on the other hand, I think that they're just so goofy. And a goofier song couldn't have popped up. I have a lot to say about Falling in Reverse, but I may save that for another video. But basically, my take on Falling in Reverse is the first few albums just suck. I don't know what more to say about it. I think that Ronnie Radke is a great singer. He's amazing. But the songs are just so goofy, man. Stop making them so goofy. But then they came out with the album Coming Home, which I think was phenomenal. It was super deep, super serious, and really good. Until the bonus tracks, which Paparazzi is one of the bonus tracks, where he just went full on goof mode again. All right, next song. Because All Suffering is Sweet to Me by Envy on the Coast. Envy on the Coast was cool when I was a kid. They haven't really been releasing anything very interesting for a long time. I'm going to just move on. There's not much to say about this one. Okay, Smile in Your Sleep by Silverstein. I just got back from a Silverstein concert a few days ago. Let me just say I was so unimpressed. Silverstein is a pioneer band. They've been around for a while. They've been making screamo since I was Baby Max. And some of it is pretty dang good. But let me just tell you, those dudes are getting old. And when I watched them play, I was like, where am I? I was just surrounded by a bunch of old dudes listening to a bunch of old dudes. I felt so out of place. Not to say that like when you get old, you can't make good music. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is it becomes a lot less cool. Like, you can't just keep getting older and expect to be cool. You can't. It's like Eminem. I mean, Eminem was like the coolest guy ever for a lot of people for a long time. But now he's just some old rapper dude. Okay, I'm going to get so much heat for this video. Next song. Bring Me a War by A Skylit Drive. I mean, this song is from 2015, but A Skylit Drive still just seems like they're so outdated at this point. I'm being super negative here, but I'm kind of just an elitist who loves modern music. As it progresses, I think that it just gets more and more interesting, and looking back on older music just makes me feel bored. So I don't know. Make fun of me in the comments. I don't care. Drawbar by Linkin Park off of their album Hunting Party. That is awesome that popped up, actually. Linkin Park was my favorite band for years. Since I was like 11 to probably about 18, they were my favorite band of all time. And I still think that they're awesome. They're amazing. But for the same reason as some of those other bands that I don't really listen to anymore, I mean, obviously Linkin Park doesn't make music anymore. I've listened to their songs thousands of times. It's just kind of gotten old for me, and I've moved on to other things, but that doesn't change my love for Linkin Park. Now, let me get to the album, The Hunting Party. I didn't like The Hunting Party. I think that Linkin Park is amazing. Their albums like Living Things and A Thousand Suns and Meteora, some of the best freaking albums ever made. But Hunting Party just felt like it was trying too hard. It felt like they were trying to be this metal band that they wanted everyone to think they were, but they just weren't. It ended up feeling more like a Metallica ripoff than anything. Okay, I'm going to lose all 18 of my freaking subscribers because of these hot takes. Let's keep moving on. The Baddest by Froggy Fresh. Not going to say anything about that. Just moving on. Okay, Newton's Third Law of Knives by Ice Nine Kills. Actually, I don't think I have to defend this one. This is solid. This was before Ice Nine Kills kind of started what they're known for, doing like the whole horror movie thing. I think the album's cool, though, their older albums. I don't think that they're bad at all. I do have a video that I've been wanting to make about Ice Nine Kills. I just haven't gotten around to it, but hopefully I'll get around to that soon, and you can hear more of my opinions on Ice Nine Kills. But I think they're super cool. Okay, The Priest and Used Cars by Let Live. Let Live is so cool. I wish Let Live was still around. I know that Jason Butler is doing that whole Fever 333 thing, and I don't think that's bad. I think that it's actually pretty fun. But Let Live just had a special place in my heart. It was so raw and so unique. It was from not my favorite album by them because of the way it was mixed. I think that it is a little too raw. I think they should have put a little bit more production into it. But it was a stylistic choice. I mean, you can't knock them for that. It wasn't my thing. There's still some great songs off that album. I think Banshee was on that album. Break Free by The New Low. My music taste has really been formed by the Utah music scene. I grew up in Utah, and there was a lot of just these really cool bands to me. One of them was A New Low, who actually, their singer, Garrett, helped record my high school band. He helped us with our vocals, and it was so fun. I mean, I know they may not feel like huge rock stars, like they haven't truly popped off, but they were always the biggest rock stars to me. I mean, all those dudes in that Utah scene. Anyways, The New Low is a Utah band that is no longer around for a number of reasons. They broke up, and their singer is actually no longer with us. But great song, Break Free. Miracle by Emarosa. This is off their album 131, which I used to like more than I do. I really like all the albums that Emarosa has done with Bradley Walden. This is probably my least favorite that they've done with him. Their first one, Verses, was one of my favorite. I mean, I used to have I used to have the vinyl of it back here, but we moved it to make room for the Christmas tree. Anyways, their album Peach Club is so good. Okay, so my camera just died and I had to go charge it. So if the frame looks a little different, that's why. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please. If you guys like this video, let me know. Maybe I'll do some more in the future. But anyways, yeah, that's about all I got. I'm going to go. What am I going to do today?